It has helped. The program has made me take a deeper dive into myself as a woman, to be honest, as a Black woman, a minority. It has really opened my eyes to some things about me and perseverance and trying to keep my emotions in check. But you know, the thing is that when I fall or if I stumble, you know, I know that I can get back up and keep going. This is a hard process, and because it's hard doesn't mean that it's not great. Doesn't mean it's not going to bear fruit, because it will. And emotionally, physically, mentally, it's opened my eyes to my weaknesses that I didn't think I had, I didn't know about. But those weaknesses also can be turned into strengths, and how to do that. And then how to keep your strengths strong, but then build on them as well and combine them all. So with this program, you're getting not only the business aspect of it, but you're getting the emotional, spiritual, mental aspect of it that's outside of that, but that still is part of you. That's what makes up you as an individual, as a business owner. But as a woman, it really does. It helps a lot because you're grounded and you can see, and then you can talk to people, you know, having that access, you know, to others, especially to the leadership, you know, of this program, really helps, because you can tell that they are genuine, you know, about this. You can tell leadership is genuine. Doctor is definitely genuine, Dr. J. And it's, for somebody who's very emotional, it helps me to keep those emotions in check, but also to say they're valid. They're valid. And not to say that, oh, you should just stop. Just stop it, keep going. No, there's validation to this, and talking through that really does open your eyes and help settle you, calm you down, because you are very anxious. But then once you get reeled back in, you know, it does help keep that anxiety down, and with that you think clearly. You're able to think logically, you're able to critically think, you're able to put things in categories and then decide by prioritizing. So it really does, it helps you in that manner. And I can't say enough that being surrounded by like-minded women who have different businesses, different, you know, industries and everything, but we all have a common goal of success. We all have a common goal of uplifting each other, of listening to each other, and carrying us through, carrying each other through. It's like we're locking hands, and it's a whole line of us. Like, come on, girl, you can do this. Come on, you can do this. You know, and as we're pulling each other through those gaps, through those hurdles that we have emotionally, privately, and then as we go through this process, how we go through it emotionally as well with our business. Like sometimes you're like, I just don't know if this is gonna work. It works. It really works. And it's helped me keep my anxiety. Definitely. Yeah. I have gotten real good at that now. Before, I said, okay, I just had a checklist. Okay, I did this, did that, but my accountability actually came through this. And then I had other people that I could actually talk to about saying, okay, where are you? What are you doing? What can I do to help you? You know, that vision board keeps you accountable. The guide keeps you very accountable. You are very accountable for what you think, what you put down, what your goals are, what your expectations are. Because that's separate from goals. Your expectations of yourself and then also knowing that you're human and it's okay. And if you fail, you get back up, but you're not really failing. You're not really falling like hard on your face, but you are taking a stumble back or a stumble forward. And you're like, okay, I'm still standing though. I didn't fall. So it does help. Every time I talk about it, because this program makes you talk about your business. It really does. It makes you talk to other people. It makes you step out of your comfort zone that you were in at the beginning to actually tell somebody what your business is. If you're even just going through the mall, it could be at a makeup counter. You're like, oh yeah, I'm starting my salon. Yeah, I'm opening it up. Yes, it's gonna be great. And you're talking and they're like, really? Wow. And what kind of hair? Oh, I do this. This is what it is. If you're giving your speech, your 60-second elevator speech, or even 30 seconds at that. And then you're just like, okay. And it helps boost you as well, So all of that with everything else that's just tied in, I just can't say enough about how, it helps you to come out of your shell, so to speak. And it helps you to say, okay, I am good. I'm good. Other business people are paying attention. The community is paying attention. You never know who's watching you or who's saying, okay, I can do that. If she can do that, I can do that, So, to really plant your feet in it. This program, if you are applying it, really make sure that you are ready to hold hands, to do that deep dive. You're really ready for a change, because the change is a beautiful change. It's a process change, but it's a beautiful change. And then it helps you become more positive. It helps you look at things from a different aspect. But when you're applying for it, really know what your passion is. Really know, because that passion is what's going to keep you motivated through it. That passion is what that guide is about. That passion is what your vision board is about. So all of these intricacies that actually go into these ingredients, you have to be able to say, okay, I'm ready to do the hard work for it. This is not going to be easy, but at least I know that with this, in the description of it, I have that support, that it is true. I know that when I apply for it and I get it, if I'm approved, then I'm accepted into the program, then that is actually a big win for you and your business, but for you as a woman and your business, as a woman entrepreneur and your business. So definitely keep focus of what your dreams are, why you've come into it, why you're starting it. And those, in addition with everything else, is what this program is about. It helps you add to it. It helps you do a deeper dive. I know I keep saying that, but it's the truth. And it helps you actually be communicable, if I can say that, with others who may need that extra push, or they may see you doing something. Oh, how did you do that? How did you come up with that? That type of thing. Remember, you got to be open. You got to be open to new things. You got to be open to loving yourself in a whole different way. You got to be able, or open and willing to really put in the work to do that. Because without knowing who you are, there's no way you can know what your business is. Yes, I just want to say that I'm so appreciative. Dr. J has really helped me. And I know that I've gone through a lot like everybody does. And sometimes you can be in that bubble to where you're like, nobody cares. I've got to do this, but it's all focused on this. And then you reel back in, and you reel back in such a tender, emotional way, but it's so tender and caring that you can feel it. And then you know that Dr. J is serious, that she really cares about you and she cares about your success. And because of that, I've been able to keep going, to finish it. And that is so important. And I just really want to say that you are an exceptional woman, exceptional person. And without you, I wouldn't have been able to finish. I wouldn't have been able to, because I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, I couldn't see it. And it helps to have somebody put up their hand to you and say, just grab it. And I'm here. It means the world, because you know that somebody's out there that really cares about you as a person and you as a woman and you as a business. And just starting this for me, you have made such a difference in my life. And you have really supported everything. And I just say thank you. Thank you so much for even being here, for having this. Thank you.